gotta get it home, you gotta move it. If you gotta
Ohio! How are you guys? I hope y'all doing good. Finally, the trailer of Jujutsu Kaisen's film is finally out. A few days ago, a promotional picture had been released, and yesterday the trailer came out. The showtime was 1 minute and 40 seconds almost, contains a lot of brilliant things. So the trailer bodes well. It really bodes super well. The animation was one of the best that I can see in my whole life in an anime film. So we're going to make an analysis to this trailer, and from now on we will be making an analysis to any trailer, doesn't matter if it was for a season or a film. Also, I will give you some informations plus a propaganda image to Jujutsu Kaisen's film. So yeah, before we start, just help us with share, like, subscribe. I hope you enjoy watching, and let's go!
My best friend.
So, before we start, I must tell you that this film talks about the events before the first season, and it focuses on Yota or Kutsu. And to remind you that this film will be released in Japan in 24 December. It will arrive to us after a few months for sure. So we gotta wait as it happened to Kimetsu no Yaiba 2. Let's start now. Gito firstly talks and says that December the 24th, at the same time as the sunset, we will make a million souls march. Of course, these souls are devil souls. If you don't want to see the world turns to hell, then come and try to stop me if you can. Let's curse each other as much as we can, as much as we need. Then we see a curse from grade 1, I guess. Or probably from grade 1. Cause it looks similar to the curses that appeared in the first season. And Gojo Sensei says, what a scary curse. So that's the curse from the special grade with an infinite power called Beika Orimoto. It looks like a very strong curse, and it probably looks like Okitsu's sister or girlfriend. Cause if you remember, they were saying that Okitsu has the same girlfriend or sister, I don't know. But this is Burika, who's a curse from first grade, and maybe Gito is the one who turned her into that, or Mahito. And here we got Okitsu, who may be so mad and too sad because of his close girl turned into a special curse. And here we see that Okitsu was with her since childhood. They look both were in hospital and both were sick. Anyway, Burika tells him that she wanna get married with him when they grow up, and gives him a ring and says it's a promise. Then the scene goes to Gojo, and he says Yuta Okitsu is booked up in Jujutsu school. He may done something abnormal, he may was too angry, or he released a strong curse power and made them put him into the school. You know, the same that happened to Sukuna and Itadori when he ate the finger. Now we see Okitsu in front of a dead woman. It may be his mother or another one, maybe his girlfriend. Anyway, he says that it's impossible for me. I don't know if he was talking to Maki, but she tells him after the next scene, Okitsu, tell me why are you here, while holding him in a rough way. Okitsu responds while crying, I don't wanna hurt anyone anymore. That means he literally hit someone, that's why he's there. He says that he wanna be needed by someone, and he tells him that it's okay for him to live. Then we see that Okitsu here looks like he's using a lot of power by his sword, and he completes his speech saying to be important to someone. He just wanna know if that's okay to him to live. Is it okay to be important to someone? His girlfriend says Gambare, Yuta. Then he finally says he came to this school to break the curse of Rika-chan. Then we see Gojo against the curse, Geto against the panda, Inumaki Togi against a giant curse. That seems that Geto is controlling it. Maybe these curses that Geto is producing are fighting Okitsu. And in a weird scene, and at the end of the trailer, Okitsu summons a huge curse. It's the same one we saw in the first, which is his girlfriend's curse, of course. I don't know if he can control it. Can he use it as a special power? To be honest, I don't really know. Anyway, at the end we know that Okitsu won't get hurt, neither Geto, cause we already know that they are in the first season. Also the panda, Maki, Gojo, but there is some new faces we see them in the first time. They may die in this film. The most interesting thing that Okitsu, Gojo, Maki, they all know that Geto is the enemy. To be straight with you guys, the trailer impressed me a lot. The animation was pretty amazing, the drawing was elaborate, the characters were too idealistic, and the film would be so entertaining. What in front of you guys is the promotional pic that was released days ago. Anyway guys, tell me your opinion about the film. What's your expectations? The events, will they be necessary or not? The interesting thing that you will be able to know Yuta Okitsu because they talked about him in the first season and we got excited for him. So this is all for now guys, thanks for watching us. Just don't forget to share, like, subscribe and ciao.
In my life, 'cause my life is living for love. I won't give it, I'm fighting my life, standing on the groove all the time. So, going to realize your